We're going to take our skills a wee bit further and trying to make something a wee bit more complex. So we're going to start off with our basic 2D rectangle. However, we'll cover no new skills in this video. It's just to allow us to try and show the complexity of the shapes we can make using the skills we've already developed. So I'm going to draw my rectangle. I'm going to dimension it to be 100 millimeters long. Zoom all. Let's make it 70 millimeters tall. Finish sketch and zoom all. Now what we're going to do this time is I'm going to extrude this in multiple stages, try and make multiple parts. So I want you to simply take this video, follow along and try and make what you can, what you see on the screen, to try and replicate this and develop your knowledge of extruding, subtracting, filleting and chamfering. So I'm going to start off by choosing extrude, 10's fine, start my 2D sketch on that surface, draw a rectangle down the bottom here, dimension. Now this is going to be one of the first problems you may encounter. If when you select a line, it selects a full line rather than the height, the way around this is when you dimension is click between the two heights you want to dimension. So I want to dimension from this height to this height. So I've clicked at the bottom one, click the top one, pull to the side and click again. That then lets me set that height. So I'm going to set it to 10. Finish sketch, choose extrude. Now this has already been extruded by 70, so I'm going to use the same size. So I've got like a box or an L shape here. I'm then going to start a 2D sketch on this surface. Now because we've got these lines in our pre-made surface, these are going to act as snap points, which are great because it allows me to snap my drawings to that point. As you can see, the line kind of sticks, or the dot sticks to it. So let's draw a shape here. Dimension tools, again dimensioning between 2 points, so from there to there, so click click, I want that to be 10 again. Now this time I want to dimension from my shape to the outside of my object, so click my shape, click the outside of my object, pull it in the middle and click again, and I'm going to set that to 30. Finish sketch, extrude. Now because this effectively sees more than one drawing, I then have to choose what I want to extrude. So I can either extrude this part, or I can extrude this part. So I'm going to choose a smaller part and I'm going to extrude that by 30, like so. I'm then going to apply a chamfer, make this 10, apply. I'm maybe going to apply a fillet on my corner here, so depending on the size of your object will dictate how big a fillet or how big a chamfer you can place in your object. So my shape's 100 millimeters long by 70 millimeters tall, so the biggest radius I can put on that is 70 millimeters, which will take it right down to my base. If I took it to 100, it would start to cut off my shape and potentially be an error sometimes. So let's make that 50 in this case. Apply. Let's start a 2D sketch in the bottom here. Zoom all. Draw a rectangle. Dimension it. Let's do 30 by click, click, 30, enter. The distance from my rectangle to the edge is going to be 20. The distance from my rectangle to the front is going to be 20. Finish sketch, extrude, choose subtract, press OK. And then our last object we're going to do is we're going to have a part or an object shape sticking up here. So start 2D sketch on a surface, spins it around, zoom all, rectangle again, dimension tool, 10 by 10, 10 from the side, so click the line, click the edge, 10, click the line, click the edge, click again, 10, finish sketch and extrude by 30. So there's our first attempt at trying to combine all these shapes again, doing something a bit more advanced with a lot of sketch and a lot of dimensioning. So well done for doing this. Try and replicate it as best you can and move on to the next video.